all of you seem to know me. You've been discussing and attributing things to me without bothering to hear from me. I am shocked and surprised to see this council of elected leaders callously move to condemn an organization and thereby its leadership over targeted, one-sided, and inaccurate information. This slander and libel inciting harassment and hate against APPWW, which this council has facilitated with nationwide attention, has caused a great deal of damage, some of it irreparable, and has led to threats of physical violence, including threats of being rid from the state of Washington. Facts matter. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Archana Sunil. I am neither a politician nor a Harvard-trained lawyer. I am but an unpaid yet passionate social worker. What you see is what you get. And I'll cut to the chase. We all know what this is about. This is vile retaliation over my expression of my First Amendment rights back in January in the city of Seattle. Yes, I dared to take a different political stance than those who are attempting to suppress my voice here today. The CAA is a law passed in another sovereign democratic nation, and no city council has any business interfering or deliberating in the internal affairs of another country, especially when we have no shortage of our own issues locally. President Obama once said, "Never forget where you came from." Where I come from, we have a tradition of opening our shores to anyone and everyone over thousands of years. It is our tradition to serve communities, no matter where we are in the world, with absolutely no expectation in return. I coordinate food distribution across several shelters of the area. I have personally rallied volunteers and donors and delivered close to 3,000 meals in the past year, served on PPSA boards in several capacities, chaired fundraising luncheons for the school foundation, hosted several international nights, volunteered for the AVID program, worked as a substitute for a special needs paraeducator, orchestrated clothing and food drives. I could go on. I serve, irrespective of their religion, gender, sexual orientation, or race of the people I try to serve. A magnet on my fridge at home from the Holocaust Museum in DC says, "The next time you witness hatred, the next time you see injustice, and the next time you hear about genocide, think about what you saw." And so, when I learned that the Muslims in Balochistan and Sindh are suffering persecution in their own country, Sikhs in Afghanistan are being murdered in broad daylight and facing erasure, about the exodus and genocide of the native people of Kashmir, the pundits who were erased from their homeland and are languishing in camps as refugees for over 30 years, I decided I needed to do something to give these people voices. Then Minneapolis happened. I was reminded that many of us immigrants here on this call today, including some members on this council, would not even be here if not for the civil rights movement. I've looked for ways to give back to the people who are African descendants of the United States enslaved. Being a woman and a person of color myself, the tragedies facing the oppressed amongst us that I have the privilege to serve has indeed evoked a couple of retweets from me. But let's be honest, we've all been there, and we've all expressed outrage against injustice. I am saddened and disheartened that giving voice to a certain set of people who are at risk for erasure automatically means hatred for some others. If this is the mindset the council wishes to endorse, then the city of Redmond clearly has a long way to go. Truth matters, and it matters an awful lot. God bless America.
Thank you.